All right, guys, I'm fired up this week, Noah. We've been talking on the phone. I'm a little bit fired up. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this crap. Hold on.
Let's hear it.
Hold on. Before we get started. We're on the Pit Chatter podcast here, okay? Just so people know. I mean, if you didn't know by clicking where it said Pit Chatter podcast, you know, this is it. I'm Langley Austin, former promoter of Franklin County Speedway, current promoter of Ararat Bullring. I got Noah Hinchy, who is the Wiener Slinger, or I don't. We still ain't figured out what your title is.
The Wiener Slinger, the Glizzy Goblin,
You've been
uh,
gobbling some glissies, I'm sure. Not sure what
future
kind.
promoter.
Future promoter. Oh,
Uh,
oh. We got an announcement here, or what?
no,
Mm.
right now I'm settled to promoting iRacing races.
Oh yeah.
I made the announcement last week. Didn't work out. Not a single person said anything.
Your promotion career's off to a good
So
start.
yeah, that race would have started with a 3 car field. So it seems like I'm right on par with
Yeah. Hey,
regular.
there you go. I mean, according to Facebook today, that's all the cars we had in any division last year at Franklin County, anyways. So
Hey, let's hear it. What are you fired up about?
Jesus Christ,
Tell the
man.
people.
I'm fired up, and I shouldn't be because I ain't promoting there anymore. But man, the racer base at Franklin County still ain't figured out that that place could go away at any moment. They
Yep.
ain't figured out. I mean, they waited all winter. I'm trying to bite my tongue here a little bit. I'm trying not to say too much, but you know, I mean, and I don't know that he was intentionally being negative by posting this. It just wasn't a place to post it. It wasn't. There was no need to post it. But guy posted on Facebook. I'm not even gonna call him by name. Guy posted on Facebook today. About Timmy just paying the top five, which first of all hasn't been announced. If that is the case, I don't know. I mean, I've heard the same rumors everybody else has, so whatever. But man, but why are you posting that on Facebook? I'm asking for a friend. Okay. Well, tell your damn friend to pick up the damn phone and call the damn guy who's running the damn track. This ain't hard. I mean, if you got a question, I'm 100% positive that Timmy or let's just take this to every racetrack. Any person running the racetrack is going to answer your damn question best they can.
The number's on the website. Goes right to Timmy's phone. You can call it right now. He'll answer.
Mm. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm fired up more about this than I should be. It just, and see people in the comments just being stupid. I mean, at some point or another, you got to realize that there's a guy who's going to throw away more money than he's going to make this year to give you the opportunity to play, and I do mean play. Y'all can pretend like you're professional racers if you want to when you get on iRacing, but in the real world here, you're not a professional racer. You're a Saturday night racer. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's what you are, and it doesn't matter what it pays. It don't make a damn. If he doesn't pay you anything, you should be there anyways because you ain't getting paid nowhere else either. Nowhere. And if you travel, well, gosh, he ain't paying but the top five, frankly. And like I said, I don't know that that's actually the case, but he ain't paying but the top five, frankly. I'm going to another racetrack. Yeah, that's stupid. You go spend several hundred more dollars to make nothing. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Look, I'm going to say right here. First off, like you said, nothing has been finalized. Don't know where these people are getting this information. Nothing is set in stone yet, other than
Yeah,
Timmy's running the damn track.
right.
Other than that, everything is still the
Yep.
rules are final. But I mean, other than that, payout stuff like that, everything's up in arm. Now let's get on to the next thing. It's a competition. We don't pay losers.
Yeah. Listen. Hold on now. Don't get canceled. Brian Rousey got canceled for that. Okay. Don't get yourself canceled here. I
It's
get what you're
true though.
saying. I get what you're
This is
saying.
the
It's true.
equivalent. These are the same guys that are on Facebook going, we hate participation trophies.
Right.
Okay, a trophy costs $5. You want us to pay you a few $100
Or
because you
20,
finished
whatever it is.
19th place?
If it's $20 or $200, I don't care. Who cares? At the end of the night, it's really not going to matter to you. If that
It,
matter, and I'm going to say this. And I know this really gonna hurt some feelings. If what it pays beyond fifth place matters to you, you need to fix your life. You need to sell your race car and fix your life. Period.
If you're relying on payouts for race car stuff, especially when you get up into the higher divisions, which are the ones, mostly complaining about this stuff, you shouldn't be racing.
I agree.
It doesn't matter if you win every single damn race there is. You're still losing money
Yeah.
unless you're in NASCAR. And even then, from what I've heard, I heard Dale Jr. say Hendrick's been losing money for 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, some of that's semantics, but at the
But
same time,
the point is,
it is.
unless you're in NASCAR, it doesn't matter if you're the best there is. You're losing money.
I agree. I agree. Something a guy told me one time that I said. I think I said this on the Bull Ring Banner podcast a couple episodes ago. But the guy one time he said, you see those haulers? He said, how much would I have to pay? And let's take an open trailer and a guy's truck. I mean, trucks are $50,000 to $100,000. Let's take that for an example. Let's give him an open trailer and a truck. How much would you have to pay a guy to make it worth it for him to come do that? There is no amount. It doesn't matter. And then you got guys in stackers and enclosed trailers and the nicest of the nice worrying about $50. I don't get it.
If you're in this to make money, you're better off going to damn Rosie's over here in Benton and putting $100 in the slot machine every single day and seeing if you get your money back. You're not going to make money.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. People want the money. Hell,
Sure.
I want the money.
Sure.
But it's like, especially when you're worried about fifth place on back, dude, let's be real. You're a loser. You finished in the back of the field.
Yeah. On that particular night. Yep. I totally agree. I totally agree. We the participation trophy thing was the best thing you said. I mean, because that's the truth.
That's what it is.
It's 100% what it is. And it doesn't make any damn sense whatsoever. And I don't know how we got to this point. I don't know how we got to the point to where a guy's got a $10,000 or $20,000 race car, and I'm just mini stock division $10,000 to $20,000 race car, and we're worried about $50. I don't. There's no math in my damn head that can make sense of that. I can't count. Hold on. I'm gonna ask Chat GPT how that makes sense. Okay.
I don't.
I mean, what the hell, man?
Timmy is literally going out of his way. He has a few successful businesses that he's made money off of. And what he's doing by taking over this racetrack and promoting it is he's taking the profits from those other businesses and shitting it down the drain, trying to run this racetrack just so people like me and whoever else have somewhere to race. He's losing money on this deal.
Listen, went to Chat GPT. Okay.
Let's hear it. Let's see what
I asked Chat GPT a specific question. Does it make sense to spend $10,000 to win 50? Okay. No, that wouldn't make sense in most cases. If you're spending $10,000, you should expect a return that justifies the investment. I mean, Lord have mercy, man.
If you're complaining about $50, yeah, I mean, I don't. You're in the wrong sport, man. You shouldn't be here.
Listen, and I went further on Chat GPT. Okay, so let's just be clear. Okay, I went further and it said, it says it might still have strategic benefits beyond just the $50 return. What's the context? I put buying a race car. It says if you're buying a race car expecting to make money directly from winnings, it's almost never a good financial investment. Racing is expensive, and most racers don't make back what they spend on equipment, entry fees, maintenance, and travel. However, basically, do it for the love. Here we are. I mean, God, guys, I just don't know how we got here, man. Timmy takes over 2 months ago, and I mean everybody's excited. I mean, we're all just gung ho, man. The place is going to be open, and we ain't 60 days removed, and went back to stupid. I don't get it.
The comments on this particular post had me
Lord.
almost more fired up than the original post did.
Listen, I don't care what the other comments are. The number one that you need to read is mine, and it says it still pays 5 more positions this year than Motor Mile. Okay, because they ain't paying a damn thing because they ain't having no damn races. Okay, and that's what's getting ready to happen at every other damn racetrack because of these damn idiots that run their damn mouth all the damn time.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
I mean, let's just be real. Dirt tracks, they're doing okay.
Some
But
it's the same. It's all the same. Don't think
it,
that they're in a different category. It's all the same. They're hurting.
but regardless, racing as a whole, it's on the downward slope.
It is, and this is why. This stupid crap right here is why. It just worrying about stuff that don't matter is why. And getting on the internet asking questions to somebody that doesn't run the racetrack. I don't, why are you asking? Why? Yeah, I mean, that's like me. That'd be like me asking Chat GPT if they're just going to pay the top five. Why would I do that? Why couldn't I call the guy or text the guy and say, "Hey, man, what's the deal on the payouts? Are we just doing top five?" Maybe there's an explanation there. Maybe Timmy's thought of something. Maybe he's figured out that, I think I paid all total. I think the other day Kim told me that I think we paid $118,000 or something like that in purses. Okay, last year. Maybe Timmy's done the math and figured out that paying all that ain't gonna keep the gates open. Maybe I don't know.
What I find hilarious, and we talked about it on the phone earlier, is the guys, the people that don't complain about stupid crap like that, are the ones that are in the back.
Yep.
They don't win anything. They're
Yep.
losing money hand over fist,
Yep.
but they never complain.
I agree.
It's all the upper guys that have done got spoiled, and they think they're owed something just for showing up.
Yep. I agree.
Brother, it's a competition.
Yeah. It
If
should
you're
be.
finishing in the back, sorry, you lost.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. And again, let me say this again. I haven't talked to Timmy about this. I mean, I know that others have had conversations with him about purses. I have not talked to him about this specifically lately. I, I don't know. I don't know any details. I don't know anything other than the rumors that there are. And he has not put anything. I ain't seen anything posted about purses anywhere. And I don't know why there even needs to be. Are you coming to race, or are you coming thinking you're gonna make money? Because if you come and thinking you're gonna make money, just stay at the house, man. Park that damn thing in your garage and post about it on Facebook about once every 2 or 3 months, and tell people what a great racer you would be if you could actually go to the track and race like everybody else.
Facebook racers.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the next Pit Chatter podcast T-shirt right there. Facebook
Facebook
racer.
racers.
Mm.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I get it if we were pulling a Brian Rousey or something and saying, "Look, guys, you got to race for free for a couple weeks."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it then, but
Hey.
we're talking about the difference between $0 and what, $30, $50.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
That
I
ain't
don't
even
know.
worth the $50 ain't even worth the time it takes you to take a hammer and beat the dents out of your fender from that race.
It ain't worth anything. You spent more than that to put drinks in your cooler to get there, man. I don't understand.
The $50 ain't worth nothing to you, but on the track side, that $50 adds up.
No, it does.
When you got to pay, 30 people $50.
Listen, and we'll get the people that'll say, well, it adds up for the racer too. If we get $50, I mean, it really don't help you. You quit lying to yourself, okay? You're just one. $50 is $50. When if there's 20 guys or 10 guys or 15 guys that aren't getting that $50 and it stays in the kitty for the racetrack, it allows the racetrack to operate. It allows the opportunity for maybe the gates to stay open. And I think every track has this problem. Some of them just don't want to face it.
2 years ago, when I was on my heater, when I was at my peak with my control arm, and I was winning about every other damn race,
Yeah.
I was excited because I was making, if I had to estimate, approximately 60% of my money back.
Yeah. Yep.
And
That's the
I
best
was
case
like
scenario.
on top of the world.
Yeah.
And that was me winning every other race and getting second, the
Yeah.
ones I didn't win.
Yeah. Well, listen, the only guy that's ever actually made any money at the racetrack's Wes Givens. Okay. And that's because he raced 32 divisions and won 31 of them
That is true.
and spent $50 on each car. Okay.
But even him, lifetime,
Lifetime,
he's
no.
still down.
100%.
He's
100%.
still down a lot. There's It's just, unless you get to NASCAR, there's no making money in this business.
I
It's
agree.
fun.
It
It's like
should be.
it's worse than any drug you can ever do.
It should be fun.
It is fun.
Well, it should be. But I mean, I don't think it is. I don't think for some of these people that I think they've somehow figured out how to make it not fun. It's not fun for them because they're worried about stupid crap. They're worried
If
about whether they're getting $50 at the end of the night.
well, if $50 changes your whole opinion of a track or a promotion or anything like that, just stop coming because that's not the kind of attitude you need to have
Yeah.
coming into the racetrack.
And let's be clear that is Noah Hinchy talking, not Timmy Meadows. You do not speak for him when you say
No, Timmy,
that.
look, I might be dating his daughter, but he excludes me from everything.
Well, rightly
I
so.
think honestly, because of what I'm saying now, he distances himself from me.
Right, right, right. I'm with
I'm
you.
just
I'm with you.
I'm just a lowly pit announcer.
Yeah.
But
A pit
I
lizard.
don't
Is that
know.
what you said?
Yeah, that
Oh,
too.
okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway,
Whoever wins that first late model race, look out. I'm coming.
you gonna give him a kiss in victory lane?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
trophy girl this year.
I mean, you got the hair for
I'm one of them Buck Wild girls.
it. Will you put the sash on the Buck Wild sash?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do it all.
Whitey's probably got a few of those left over.
I bet he does. He's probably never mind.
Let's not get the Pit Chatter podcast canceled too, okay? Jesus
He was
Christ.
about to get real off the rails. I thought about it halfway through.
I'm glad you thought about it for once. Oh Lord, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm maybe I shouldn't be this fired up because it ain't got nothing to do with me. But God, man, we need the track to survive. We need Franklin County to be open. We need that place open, and it's not going to stay open with stupidity like that. Those are the exact same things that makes people not want to waste their money to let you go play with your hobby, to play with your toys. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't matter whether Timmy pays nobody, he pays everybody. He's losing money on this deal.
Yep,
He's putting himself out there. He's putting his own money out there just so people can have a place to race at such a historic place like Franklin County.
I agree.
I
I agree.
mean, we were talking about Chris Williams before the podcast. He was praising how that place has been there. It's been a top dog. Maybe not recently, but back in the day,
Hey, 2020, it was the top dog. Let's be clear.
it was when you're the only dog. Gubby.
Listen, hey, whoa. We'll take it either way we can get it. Illegally control arm, only track open, doesn't matter. We'll take it any way we can get it.
But still, for a long time, Franklin County was one of the premier places. I mean, it's on par with those places like Hickory and R.I.P. to Greenville Pickens and places like that.
Yeah. Well, hey, they're trying to keep that place open. I seen they've got a Zoom meeting with some of the supporters to try to keep that place open. And listen, they saved Southside. Let's talk about that. You may or may not, know much about that. I seen. I don't know. I don't know who the first person I seen share that today was though. But they got announcement coming out about Southside Speedway in Richmond there, little teeny tiny quarter mile asphalt track getting ready to come back. Man, um, you know, I feel like while racing is somewhat compacting. You know what I mean? It is, it's not what it was. and it is drawing in some. I feel like we're almost in somewhat of a almost, I don't want to call it a renaissance of racetracks reopening, but I think some racetracks are going to continue to fail, and I think some racetracks are going to come back up. I think Timmy at Franklin County's got an opportunity to prop that place back up. I feel really good about what we're doing at Ararat. I mean, I may get to the first race and look around, and I might be the only one there watching them. I don't know, but I feel really good about what we got going on. And Southside, getting the opportunity, Lynn O'Neill and those guys, getting that place back open. I mean, it's not going to happen immediately, but they're getting ready to go in there and spend a bunch of money to get that place back up and nice and open. And I've seen things about Southampton, which is between South Boston and Langley Speedway out there on 58, I think, right outside of Emporia. They're talking about bringing some racing back there. I think that's epic. I think that's great.
It
So
it definitely is making somewhat of a comeback.
yeah,
Will it ever get to the point where it was like in the 90s?
probably not.
No, probably not.
Probably not. But it's different
But
today. Well, I'll tell you this. This is the one thing I will say. The bigger events today are bigger than they ever were. But the weekly races are smaller than they've ever been. And that's the truth. And how do we fix that and kind of get to the middle of that? I don't know. But I'm sure we will. I'm sure, the smart people that are running some of these racetracks will figure out how to do that. Who those people will be, I don't know. It probably ain't me. So, I'm just, I'm just a poor old dirt farmer now. So,
Russ Farmer.
yeah, well, yeah. Hey, I think I found me. I've been stressed. I gotta tell you, part of the me being all fired up today. I've been stressed out, man. Because going into this deal, I did this deal and I knew I had to find a water truck, and I ain't got much of a budget to get one with. You know what I mean? I could go online if I had the money and I'll order myself one, a 50, 60, $70,000 water truck. But that ain't my budget. Okay, my budget. I got a can of beanie weenies I can trade for it. Okay, that's about it. Maybe a pack of ramen noodles I'll put with it. But I think I
Free
found me
tickets
a
for the
water.
year.
Yeah, well, just something. Yeah. But I think I found me a water truck this evening. I'll know a little bit more in the next couple of days. But I think I found that, got that taken care of, and get on track with that, and so got a lot of stuff going on. But I feel like racing can be in a good place again. But I mean, it's the people. They've got to leave it alone. We've got to quit imploding this and damaging this from within. You know what I mean? Don't be a racer and don't yeah, just whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even need to say it. I don't know. But I'm excited about Southside. I'm excited about what could be at Southampton. And I'm excited about local racing. Motor Mile ain't going to open up, and that's not good. We need every
Hey, whoa,
racetrack
whoa,
open
whoa,
as
whoa,
possible.
whoa. Pulaski County.
I don't give a crap.
Technically, Motor Mile has migrated.
Well, technically, it used to be called New River Valley Speedway, and before that, it was Pulaski County Speedway, not Pulaski County Motorsports Park. So it's been through a few names, but it'll be Motor Mile for a while. People won't be for the first 3 or 4 years that it was Motor Mile. I called it New River, so it'll take a while, and it ain't
I
even
would
open, so
never.
it's gonna take a real long time.
I would never stop calling it Motor Mile.
You might, you never
I
know.
loved it when the SRX race went there, and they were like half confused
Yeah,
whether
well,
whether they should call it Motor Mile or Pulaski County Motorsports Park.
well, half the stuff there was that half the signage said Motor Mile, and the other half of the signage said Pulaski County. That was a real cluster there. Real cluster. But
It was funny.
and to be honest with you, I've said it on the show. I don't think the place is coming back in any type of regular capacity. I don't think it's coming back. Could it come back for some big races? Maybe. And could I be wrong? Yep, I could. And I hope I am in this case. But I mean, in the meantime, we gotta prop up the ones that we do have. We got to prop up Natural Bridge in South Boston and Franklin County and Ararat and Wythe Raceway and Princeton and Fairgrounds and Beckley and Langley and Shenandoah and Dominion and Ace and Orange County and Hickory and all these racetracks that we have in our immediate area. We got to prop these guys up. We got to talk good about them. We got to find a way. If they do something real stupid, then call them out for it. But call them up first before you call them out for it. Make an attempt to ask him a question, and maybe Thomas did. I'm just gonna say, when he made that post today, maybe he did call. Maybe he did call Timmy. Maybe Timmy didn't answer him. I don't know. I feel like that's probably not the case. But give these racetracks a chance to answer your questions. That's all I'm asking for. And
Motor
shut the
Mile,
hell up. Shut up and support your tracks, man.
Motor Mile is a prime example of, let's be real, this whole racing thing is just a big waste of money.
Well, I mean, they were operated at a deficit to be a tax write off. I mean, we know that.
But that's
Other
what
tracks.
Motor Mile did.
Yeah.
But when Pulaski County took it over,
Well,
they said you're spending how much and you're only making how much?
yeah. Well,
No,
hey,
we shutting this shit down.
there is definitely some loss in translation from one to the other for sure. I mean,
Yeah, once I got to looking at the numbers, they were like, "No, we're not doing this."
yeah. Yeah. Listen, I feel like Timmy probably wishes, and I don't know this to be a fact, but I say this for anybody, and I'll be honest with you, I had a conversation with a guy who used to run Ararat, and some of the things he had to say, I probably wish I'd have known before I jumped in with both feet. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Timmy wishes there were some things about Franklin County that he'd have known before he jumped in. You know what I mean? Before he went, yeah, Whitey, let me give you my money. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's got some things he wishes he knew. Same for Chris Lilly at Shenandoah. I am sure that there's been some things he's found out since he did it, and he's like, "Boy, this was stupid," But we're all doing it for the love of it. That's the only reason we're doing it. I mean, if somebody thinks we're making a mint running these racetracks, you are stupid.
The only
There ain't
place
but
that's
one
making
Bowman
money
Gray.
is Bowman Gray.
Yep, there ain't but one Bowman Gray. There ain't but one. I mean, we got another track here in Virginia, and I'm not gonna call them by name. But I mean, they're subsidized by the area that they're in. That's the only way they operate. Everybody, pats the owner on the back and tells him what a great job he's doing, and they're being subsidized by the government.
Yeah.
It is what it is. All right.
Which shout out to old buddy. I can't remember his name, the state legislator that was
Old
trying
buddy.
to, whatever his name was.
Bill Stanley.
Yeah, he was trying to, but I knew it from the start. I was hopeful, but that thing got shot down so fast.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that was you know. But I applaud him for trying. He was
Yeah.
trying to get that done for all of the tracks
Yeah. For sure.
in Virginia.
For sure.
It's hard to explain to these yuppies how important some of these racetracks are.
All these racetracks are. I'm telling you, I have a love hate relationship over the years with Motor Mile, New River Valley, Pulaski County, whatever the hell it's called. I've had a love hate relationship with that place over the years. There's been times when I wish a bomb would have dropped there and eliminated that place off the face of the earth. But I find myself in the last, 5 or 6 years just hoping that it would stay open. And I mean, here we are with it not open, but uh, you know, and Franklin County the same. I've put my own blood, sweat, and tears into that place. There's many nights I left there, and I would have felt better if I'd have cried. Okay, you know what I mean? Just because things don't go your way. I mean, and that's part of life. But you know, we got to keep these places open, and people just got to shut up. Just shut the hell up. That's
Yeah.
all people got to do. Just shut up. Quit trying to ruin the very thing that you say you love. Quit. That's all you got to do. Just stop.
I mean, they could always go to Bowman Gray where they're going to be racing against 40 guys and
Yeah, they can go down there and
they're
get their
going to get their,
$20. Okay, purses down there. They
yeah,
ain't, they ain't paid no purse anywhere near what any of the rest of these racetracks have paid because they don't have to.
where if you haven't been racing there for 20 years, if you take your qualifying spot, they'll put your ass on the wall. That's something not a lot of people know or talk about.
Oh Lord, hell, and they don't even use transponders. They've got stopwatches out there figuring out what your qualifying lap is. So hey, I like this guy. He's got a little faster this week. I'm not saying that happens, but it does.
Yeah, Tyler Ashley gave me an education on how that whole qualifying setup works one time.
Tyler Ashley.
He said that
Speaking of, hey,
he
before
qualified.
you continue right there. Speaking of, you know, prayers going out to him and his family and with his dad, and his
Yeah,
dad's still in the hospital in Forsyth, and want to send out our thoughts and prayers to him for sure.
yeah.
But anyways,
But
tell us what's
he
going
told
on.
me I don't even remember where he said he took his car down there.
Yeah,
He qualified somewhere in the middle of the pack. And apparently somebody came up to him and was like, "You're gonna give your spot up, right?" And he was like, "Hell no, I ain't giving my spot up." And apparently he had a huge target painted on his back bumper for the rest of that night.
yeah, yeah.
That's that's something not a lot of people know about Bowman Gray. I didn't know that until Tyler told me that, and then I started talking to people, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if you're new there and you want to take your spot, they'll dump you in the guardrail."
That's funny. I don't doubt it. I don't know. That place is run like, old school racing, and honestly, like racing should be, to be honest with you, as an overall. I don't know, man. I'm glad I got to say all that. Hope I didn't say too much. I'm
But
going to try
the
not to
point
say too
is,
much.
if people keep poo pooing all over every track we have, that's the only place you're going to have anywhere close to your run is Bowman Gray.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe
So
not
good
even
luck.
it. Hey, and not maybe not even it, because Bowman Gray is now the racing there is owned by NASCAR. I'm not sure that's going to last forever.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't have to keep that place open. There was a family there running in it before that. That's how they took care of their family. Now they're not there anymore. NASCAR doesn't need Bowman Gray.
they'll do it as long as it makes them money.
100%. hundred
And as
percent.
soon as it doesn't make them money, they out.
Yep. Yep. Totally. Totally. Totally agree. Totally agree. All right. What else? What else is going on in racing? Anything else going on?
No,
Nothing.
a
What
whole bunch of
any?
nothing.
All right. Any updates on Franklin County? What's going on down there?
Everybody's on vacation.
Everybody's on vacation. I guess better to get the vacation over with now than 4 weeks from now.
Yeah, it'll be full nose to the grindstone as soon as everybody gets back, and it's gonna be nonstop till the season ends. I'm assuming.
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. There's a lot to get done down there. I'm sure. Oh man, I'm I'm still fired up. I need to go take an aspirin and I'll feel better. Okay.
You'll take you a baby aspirin.
Yeah, that's it. That's a little 81 milligram aspirin. That's what I need right now.
Sounds like it.
Got my blood pressure up a little bit today. I just don't understand, man. I'll never will. I never will understand.
You was fired up. You'd never call me to go on a rant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and you wasn't ready for all that either, was you?
No, I figured you just call me to be like, "Hey, we're recording at this time tonight." And as soon as I said hello, you was like, "Did you see that damn thing?"
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I'm not there anymore. I don't know why I care so much, but I do.
Well, I mean that's good.
I guess
Hopefully, a lot of people care about Franklin County. I mean, like I said earlier, it's a very historic place. There's been a lot of NASCAR and local legends that have run there over the years, and
for sure.
I'd hate to see it go. And if Timmy hadn't took it over, who knows what would have happened this year?
I don't know that anything would happen this year, to be honest with you. If he didn't take it over, I think that was it.
It might have ended up like Motor Mile, sitting empty.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least then they couldn't complain about the payouts. I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know
that's the
how
only
you.
way they wouldn't complain about the
I just
payout.
don't know how you lose. You basically got two local asphalt tracks. In the immediate area. I don't know how you lose one of them and you almost lose the other one, and then you're going to complain about the pay. You're going to complain about potential payouts that ain't even been announced yet.
Look, I'm not gonna say I'm happy about it, but a lot of them people at Motor Mile seemed like they acted like they was better in Franklin County. And I mean, let's be real. Look who's still going, and look who's not.
Yeah. See, I can't get behind that. I can't.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You don't have to. I can't.
I mean, I'll let you. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you say all that. I can't get behind that. I want to see all these places. I mean, I spent over a decade, the majority of over the last decade, trying to keep Franklin County's gates open. I tried desperately to get Motor Miles gates back open for this year. I'm down here at Ararat, down there. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, trying to keep the gates open on the dirt track. And I mean, I don't know,
But
man.
to be
I want
fair,
them all.
down there, you're not trying to keep the gates open. You're reopening them.
Yeah, you
So
don't
either way, it's kind of a
listen.
win-win.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna shoot some video for you, and I'm gonna send it to you, and you'll probably respond back to me and ask me what the hell I was thinking. Okay?
I
Because
know as far as track prep goes,
it
y'all
looks
got a
like
lot of
crap.
work to do.
Oh, it looks like crap.
Because if
Okay.
you look at the Google Maps
Oh
view
yeah,
of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
you're like, oh my god,
You can see from like the last few years how bad it's got.
it's
It's
got
really bad.
180 little rivers flowing through it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The whole property's in that type of shape. I'm not gonna say like the grandstands are in pretty good shape. They got half aluminum bleachers and half wood, which they're aluminum based, but they I mean wood seating. Which I'd like to get changed out for some aluminum. We'll see. If we can make that happen at some point. But you know, it's not in that bad a shape. There's not much wood that we got to replace on the bleachers. There's not much wood on the little flag stand that we got to replace. But man, the amount of excavating work that needs to be done is monumental, actually.
Yeah, I don't doubt it based on that GPS view I saw.
Yeah, yeah. So
Thank God you posted the address because I don't know why, but that place was so hard to find
yeah,
on
yeah,
the GPS before you posted that.
yeah. It's a little easier to find now. I've got the Ararat bull ring.
I searched like 18 different places: Ararat Speedway, Ararat Bullring, Ararat. What was it? Thunder.
Rolling Thunder Raceway, Ararat Thunder Speedway. Oh
I
Lord.
looked up all those, and none of them would come up. And I'm like, "Where is this damn place?"
Yeah, yeah. I get it.
Yeah,
It's well, it'd been closed for 3 years, so they it had kind of started to you know disappear from the earth. You know what I mean? So
well, the track was starting to go back into the earth.
I mean, you are 100% right.
You
I
get your
mean,
work cut out. Although the racers should be happy because at least for that first race, they're basically going to get a brand new track.
yeah, yeah, somewhat.
Well,
I mean, we're moving all the clay that used to be on the track
restored,
back up on the track, so sort of.
restored.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be all right, man. I'm hoping that everybody has a good. Listen, Amanda Bradley's taking a big chance up there, at Natural Bridge, buying the place, you know. So I hope that I hope they're able to have a great year, and everybody is actually. I mean, it just it needs it.
I can't wait to go. I'm going on my spectator world tour this year. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go to Natural Bridge. I'm gonna go to Ararat. I've always wanted. I've seen videos of With Raceway. I want to go there, so I'm gonna try to go to a race there.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to go to all these different places and
Listen,
check it out.
if I'm giving you, if you have you been to Bowman Gray?
I have not. We were
Well,
supposed to go race last year, but it got rained out.
okay. Listen, I'm gonna give you a list of 3 tracks that I think no matter what you should hit this year. Okay,
All right, what
Bowman
are
Gray, purely from an entertainment standpoint. Don't go there expecting a great race. Okay, you might get a great race, but it's unlikely. Um, Beckley Motor Speedway in West Virginia. It's not that far. It's an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes out of Roanoke, something like that. Um, dirt track, little dirt track, great racing. Um, and then the third one that I'd suggest, and I love all these tracks, but the third one that I would suggest there is Kingsport Speedway, Kingsport, Tennessee. So 3 different states: North Carolina, Tennessee, and West Virginia, but well worth the trip to all 3 of those. And maybe find a weekend where Kingsport runs Friday and you can stay in the hotel or something and go to Lonesome Pine on Saturday because that'd be another cool one. I love Lonesome Pine. I know some people hate the place, but man, I really like the place.
Me and Josh were supposed to go. He was going to run a race at Kingsport.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It fell through for some reason. But
I think they figured out the rules didn't really match up to the rules at Franklin County at all. I think that's why.
yeah, probably. I don't remember why, but we were thinking about going up there. But yeah, I want to go to all these tracks around here because, I mean, little known secret, the only two tracks I've been is Franklin County and Motormount.
Well,
Well,
you've been to Natural
I've
Bridge.
been to National Bridge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I've
you
been to
gotta,
Martinsville to
yeah.
watch the NASCAR race.
Well, and South Boston be another one for you, good one for you to get to. And Shenandoah is a cool track. I don't know how things are going to go this year. I'm hoping Chris has a great season, but Shenandoah's a tough place.
I
But if you can catch
definitely
a
want to
good
go up
night
there.
there, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I definitely would go up here to Shenandoah,
And
checking in on Chris, see how
and
he's doing.
and I definitely want to get your money at Ararat. So I'm hoping you come down there at some point.
You was going to charge me?
Oh, I'm charging you double.
Damn!
Bring your pit chatter media pass, and I'm gonna charge you double. Okay.
I don't even have one of those.
Oh well, I'll make you one up before you come down there, so you
Oh,
have
I bet.
no, we'll put you to work. We'll put you to work. I need somebody to walk around the stand selling hot dogs.
I'll do it. Hey, I got plans. Tomorrow, I was going to do it today. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'm stopping by Ace Hardware and I'm getting the stuff to make my cannon. It's technically a t-shirt cannon, but it'll shoot anything you can fit in that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hot dogs, whatever.
Let's be clear so people don't get real scared. You're not the one making it. You're just going to get the supplies.
Oh no, I'm making it.
Oh God.
Look, it's not going to hurt anybody in the crowd. If
Oh,
it
God.
blows up, it's going to blow up on me.
Hmm.
It
Wonder how
really
much.
depends.
Wonder how much damage that does.
It really depends on how much air pressure Ace Hardware's PVC pipe can withstand.
Oh Lord.
Maybe I ought to build two of them. I'm gonna build one that's like a test one.
Yeah.
We're gonna load that thing up with as much air pressure as I can get in there and see if it still functions.
This doesn't sound like. Can you at least set your phone up to video when you go to use it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I mean at least give
That's
us some
good
entertainment.
footage. I
It
know good content when I see it, all right? We
I mean
videotaping that.
it sounds like it should be. I mean I'll give you that.
I'm still debating whether I was going to wrap the hot dogs in tinfoil or just shoot them raw. What's so funny?
You strike me as more of a raw kind of guy. I mean, Lord have mercy.
We're gonna give the fans a raw wiener, and all right.
Jesus Christ.
There's gonna be mustard everywhere, chili on somebody's car. You never know what's gonna happen.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about that.
Who's gonna be your announcer over there at Air I guarantee they won't be as good as me.
Well, I mean, I don't know yet. I don't, would you believe me if I told you that I haven't hired the first staff member?
No, I believe it. No,
I have
you
not.
got one.
Who?
Oh, buddy, he said he's coming with you. The backside flag man.
Well, okay. Listen, and technically Trey said that he was coming, and Gary, Gary Blackwell, he said that he was coming. So I mean, technically I got those two guys, but I haven't talked to anybody really. You know what I mean? I I'm gonna have a big staff day at the track, probably in March, probably mid March. I'm gonna do a big staff day and try to hire everybody up on that day. So
I still remember. Uh, what's his name? The backstretch flagger,
Gary Blackwell.
Gary. I still remember for some reason that one day he didn't have a radio. And there was a car that had spun out. It was backwards, but was right up against the wall. So the tower could not see him.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was over there waving like,
Yeah.
and nobody saw him. They ran like 2 laps.
I can believe that. I can
This
believe that.
guy's just sitting backwards before somebody finally saw him waving his arms.
Lord.
It was so funny.
I mean, it sounds like it. It sounds like it for sure.
The one time he doesn't have a radio is when he really needed
For real.
it.
For real. Mm. Crazy. Things happen like that though, man. Especially at Franklin County, visibility is a weird thing there. It's very hard, especially to see from turn, really from turn as you get into two off until the end of the back straightaway. That is the hardest visibility from the tower that there is.
Well, especially when you get the tours, like the smart
Oh
mods
yeah.
coming
Oh
there
yeah. Yeah.
with their ginormous haulers,
Yep. Yep.
it's almost impossible to see the backstretch.
Yeah.
Which I think Timmy, I'm pretty sure he is moving the actual operations part of the tower to the top floor,
I don't think
so
it'll benefit
that
him as
that way
much as
they
he
can
thinks.
see. I mean, you can see a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to benefit him. I don't think it's worth the trouble. It may be. I mean, we'll see. I mean, he should do things the way he thinks he should do things, but I don't know that it's worth the trouble. Or maybe we'll see. It used to be up there when I was a kid. When I learned how to score, that's where it was. So we hand scored. Me and Shannon Agnew, we hand scored it in Tower back in the day, and you know,
Yeah, and then the snake got up there, and everybody ran downstairs.
well, I mean, do you know the story behind the snake?
I don't. I just know everybody said don't even try to go up there. There's a damn
Listen,
snake up there.
this is a true story. I can't remember the girl's name, but she was the trophy girl, and
The Buck
she
Wild Girl.
no, this is pre Buck Wild. Okay, this is PBW. Okay, pre Buck Wild. This was in the early 2000s. But I don't remember the girl's name, but she was the trophy girl. Well, she went in there to use the bathroom, and she comes running out, ain't even pulled up her pants or nothing. She comes running out of the bathroom hollering, "There's a snake! There's a snake!" That's a true story. It's crazy.
That's what I've always just heard when the old tower was there before
Yeah,
they rebuilt it and stuff. That's
yeah,
what I always heard about the snake.
yeah. Oh, there was one in there. I can tell you for sure. The snake skin. I mean,
I wonder if
huge.
he's. You think it was the same snake all them years? He was just chilling up there.
I, I don't
He
know.
was like, I got it made up here.
Yeah,
So
maybe. I mean, maybe. The tower. It wasn't sealed correctly, so birds got in there all the time. So it probably kept itself fairly fed. So
he
I
was
mean, and it
living
was
off of
huge in the last few years. I can tell you that.
he was living off of cheese doodles from 2001.
Right, right.
Nobody's been up here since.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I think it was used pretty good in 2007, 8 when Richard Gluth had the track. I think they had their office up there. So I mean, it was used pretty good then, but otherwise it wasn't used much. So, but
Well, Timmy's hoping that putting it up there will hopefully help with the visibility. I know it's not going to be perfect.
yeah,
Just because, especially when you get the modifieds, they're so low to the ground
oh yeah. Well,
that
and
when
it's
they get
the haulers are just so huge.
if they get up against that inside
Yeah.
wall, it's almost impossible to see them.
Well, luckily the tours typically have people that they'll send over there as a backside spotter. You know,
Yeah.
typically that's okay. So, all right. Anything else you can think of while you're drinking your last Pepsi there?
Last Pepsi,
Oh, your latest Pepsi.
we got plenty more to go.
Okay.
Shit is-
I mean, you're at Daryl's, so you may not run out.
Yeah, I'm at Casa de Magard.
Yeah, you probably will not run out. Did they leave the refrigerator stocked for you?
No, but they gave me money.
Oh heck.
They left me
Oh
money to keep that refrigerator stocked.
well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad they're taking care of you. So.
They might be listening to this live from the middle of the ocean on the cruise ship.
Well, listen, we're not live, so they're not listening to it live, but they may listen to it live in their ears.
You know what they mean.
Oh, yeah, I do. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Well, What is this? Episode 49? Are we on 49? We got 50 coming up.
I told you we got to do something special.
Man, I got, let me, I know this is terrible for me to say, but I got so much crap going on in my life. I don't know what special we're going to be able to do. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
We'll
I
do
think,
something different.
yeah. I mean, I think for the 50th episode, we should have George Washington on.
I don't know if I can keep that up the whole episode.
Can we get drunk George Washington even better? You know what I mean?
We can arrange that.
Yeah, we're a day late this week, so.
Yeah, some bums working air at late
Yeah,
last night.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
had time to film the other podcast, but not
Hey,
this one.
that was at 11 o'clock last night. It was like 11:50 something when we were recording that.
No, I was asleep at 12.
Yeah, yeah. I figured you were. I figured you were. Hey, I did lock in. I have locked in a couple sponsors down at the old Ararat Bull Ring, and one kind of in this area. It's in Floyd County, Buffalo Mountain Motorsports. If you need a car or power sport or anything like that, be sure to check them out. And we got over the next few episodes, we got the old Yoder's Custom Meat Processing coming on as a sponsor here for the Pit Chatter podcast. So that's going to be good.
Oh man.
Yep.
Don't forget the most important sponsor.
Pepsi.
Julio's Thongs for Men.
Yeah, I figured we were going with Pepsi.
No, Julio's.
Yeah, well, as long as we don't get any photos of you in your thong, we'll be okay.
That was part of the sponsorship deal.
Mm.
That was supposed to be the thumbnail of the podcast.
All right, send it to me and I'll post it on there. Okay.
I will.
Please don't send that to me. That's terrible.
Your wife will be very confused. She don't know what she's gonna be mad at.
Listen, she's already confused when she deals with me. Okay, she don't need anything else. So,
Yeah, ain't
all
that
right,
the truth?
all right. Well, let's get out of here. Episode 49 in the books. Noah, appreciate it. We're out of here. See you, man.
Bing bong.